Hi everyone, welcome to rexstuff.com. Today we're going to show you how to install wheels on your trailer. So let's get started. First we're going to check the wheels on the opposite side of the trailer. Then we'll loosen the lug nuts. Then we'll lift up the trailer and secure it with a set of jack stands. After that we're going to take off the old wheel, clean up the hub surface, and throw on our new wheel. Finally we'll lower down the trailer and torque down our lug nuts. Before we get down to it, we need to make sure we know what size tire and wheel to use. So let's take a look at this tire sidewall. ST denotes the tire type. 205 is the tire's width in millimeters. 75 is the aspect ratio. R denotes the tire's construction. In this case, it's a radial tire. And finally, the 15 is the wheel diameter in inches that this tire fits. In this case, it's for a 15-inch wheel. Next, we need to make sure that we have a tire that can handle what we're towing. Well, we see that this tire is a 6-ply rated load range C tire with a max capacity of 1,820 pounds. We can also see that this tire is designed to handle 50 psi of air pressure, which should be measured when the tire is at ambient temperature. Now that we know what tire we need, let's make sure we have the right bolt pattern for our wheel. A 4-lug wheel is going to be measured starting from the center of one lug hole, skipping over one, and measuring to the center of the next hole. Most common size is 4 on 4 inches. For a 5-lug wheel, we will start at the outside edge of one lug hole, skipping over one lug hole, and measuring from the center of the next lug hole. Most common size will be 5 on 4.5 inches. With a 6-lug wheel, we will start at the center of one lug hole, skip over the next 2 holes, and then measure to the center of the 3rd lug hole. Most common size is 6 on 5.5 inches. On an 8-lug wheel, we're going to start from the center of one lug hole, skip over the next 3, and then measure from the center of the 4th lug hole. Most common lug pattern is 8 and 6.5 inches. Now let's see what tools we're going to need for this job. First, we need a hydraulic floor jack, a set of jack stands, a torque wrench, a breaker bar or an impact wrench, an impact socket, tire pressure gauge, and a wire brush. Now let's get into this installation. First, we're going to chock the wheels on the opposite side of the trailer. This will minimize movement and help prevent an accident. Now we can over to the other side of the trailer and loosen our lug nuts. We're using a breaker bar for this step, but if you're using an electric or pneumatic impact wrench, you can wait till you have the trailer lifted up to do this step. If you notice any movement from the trailer during this process, we recommend chocking this wheel as well. With our floor jack, we're going to find a sturdy jacking point, like this stable section of the trailer's frame. Use it to lift up the trailer enough just to get the wheel off the ground and the jack stands underneath. With the trailer in the air, let's get it secured on jack stands. For this single axle trailer, we are going to place one under a secure point of the frame in front of the axle, and the other is going to go under the frame behind the axle. Now let's lower it down and make sure the trailer is stable. Always make sure your stands are rated high enough to handle the weight of your trailer. With our trailer secure, we can remove our lug nuts and take our old wheel off. Now that we have our old wheel off, we can clean the mating surface of the hub with our wire brush. We're going to want to make sure that any debris or corrosion is cleaned off so the new wheel is properly seated. Now we can take a look at our new tire and wheel. We're going to upgrade this trailer with our latest Global XST radial trailer tire and our brand new RSR aluminum wheel. This wheel and tire combo is new at rexstuff.com and is sure to add style to any trailer. Since we're going to be enhancing the looks of our trailer anyways, might as well throw on some new chrome lug nuts and a chrome center cap to finish it off. These accessories are an inexpensive and easy way to make sure your trailer stands out. Now let's get this wheel put on our trailer. We'll install our new chrome center cap and get our wheel centered on the hub. Once we have our new wheel secured, We can start installing our new lug nuts by hand. We'll want to avoid using power tools until we have them threaded on by hand to avoid cross-threading. With the lug nuts on, you can either use a breaker bar or an impact wrench to get them tightened down the rest of the way. Before we lower our trailer, let's check the tire pressure to make sure it's at the pressure listed on the tire sidewall. With the new wheel on, we can get this trailer back on the ground. Start by lifting the trailer at the same secure jacking point as before until we have enough clearance to remove the jack stands. With our jack stands out of the way, lower the trailer back down slowly onto the ground. With our trailer back on the ground, we're going to chock this wheel and begin torquing the lug nuts down to the manufacturer's specification with our torque wrench. We're going to tighten each lug nut down until we hear the wrench click. We've included the torque patterns for the different lug patterns below. Each of these will be followed by a second torque and a circle pattern. And there we have it. A brand new RSR aluminum wheel and Global XST tire are installed, and it really adds some flair to this beautiful enclosed trailer. Even if you're new to the world of trailer maintenance, this process is easy enough for beginners and a great starting point for those wanting to work on their own trailers. We hope this tutorial was helpful. Shout out to B&B Trailers in Hartford, Wisconsin for letting us borrow this awesome new enclosed trailer. You can check them out at the link in the description. Thanks for watching. Be sure to visit us at rexstuff.com for all your trailer needs.